Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are looking at something truly monumental. If you've been following the National Capital Region's development, you already know Delhi's metro is expanding at an absolute breakneck pace. But here's the reality of urban planning. A megacity simply cannot rely on rail alone to survive. Every single metro station still needs roads, highways, flyovers, and massive logistics corridors to actually move its people and goods efficiently. So, alongside Phase 4 of the metro, the government is pouring billions of rupees into a completely new generation of expressways. This is about reshaping how the entire region functions, and today we're going to break down exactly how they're pulling this off. Now, Delhi actually boasts one of India's largest road networks. But if you've ever tried to get across town during rush hour, you know that congestion remains a beast of a challenge. It's basically a perfect storm. We've got rapid urbanization paired with extremely high vehicle ownership. But it's not just passenger cars, right? It's heavy freight traffic rumbling through the city, compounded by a lack of east-west bypasses and multiple severe traffic bottlenecks. When you combine all these specific factors, daily local travel becomes incredibly suffocating for millions of commuters.
Section 1. The Congestion Challenge and the Paradigm Shift. So let's dive right into this strategic shift. Planners finally realized you can't just keep paving over the city to solve this problem. We needed a completely different approach. The old way was essentially just widening local, already congested city streets, which, let's be honest, often just invites more traffic. The new strategy completely flips the script. Instead of just adding lanes to local roads, the focus is now on building an integrated network of ring roads, expressways, elevated corridors, and grade separators. The ultimate goal here, and this is absolutely crucial to take away, is to move people and freight through Delhi rather than across its local streets.
Section 2. UER-I, the third ring.
To really understand how this works in practice, we need to zoom out to the city's perimeter. We're looking at one of the most critical projects designed to keep heavy freight completely out of the city center. 75 kilometers. That is the massive length of the Urban Extension Road 2, or UER-II. This isn't just a regular highway. This is effectively acting as Delhi's third ring road.
And the scale of investment, it completely matches that physical size. We are looking at a cost of over 7,700 crore rupees. Constructed by the National Highways Authority of India, the NHAI, this massive injection of capital isn't just about laying asphalt. It is vital infrastructure to support the future urban expansion of the entire city.
Let's walk through this journey to see exactly why UER-II is such a game changer. Imagine heavy freight arriving at NH44. In the past, that might have clogged up central arteries. Now, step 1, it hits the perimeter. Step 2, it bypasses central Delhi entirely via UER-II, easily connecting industrial hubs like Bawana, Narela, and Rohini. Finally, Step 3, it reaches NH48, or directly accesses the IGI airport. Just look at how much friction is instantly removed from logistics and industrial movement. It means faster airport access, better logistics, and vastly reduced congestion for everyone else.
Section 3. Connecting the wider region.
Now, let's see how this builds into an even larger picture. We're transitioning from the city's immediate perimeter to the massive interstate arteries reshaping regional economic connectivity. This brilliantly illustrates how the local and national networks tie together. Take the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway. Even though it officially begins just outside the capital, it fundamentally changes Delhi's regional connectivity, linking us with Gurugram, Jaipur, Vadodara, Surat, and Mumbai. This radically reduces travel times and strengthens economic links with Western India. On the flip side, the Delhi-Dehradun Expressway heads north, linking Bagpat, Shamli, and Saharanpur, which is huge for regional logistics and tourism. These massive networks plug directly into the capital's perimeter, taking a ton of pressure off the older existing highways. Let's focus on the Delhi-Dehradun project for just a second. This expressway is approximately 210 kilometers long, and it's actually designed for speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour, subject to local limits, of course. It is engineered to drastically slash travel times between the capital and Uttarakhand, which vastly improves regional economic connectivity. But here is a super fascinating detail that goes beyond just speed and asphalt. The Dehradun project specifically incorporates wildlife mitigation features, including dedicated animal crossings and ecologically sensitive sections. It's just a wonderful example of how modern infrastructure can balance aggressive economic expansion with necessary ecological awareness.
Section 4. Dwarka Expressway and fixing urban bottlenecks.
All right, let's bring our focus back down to the city level, directly to the streets where everyday commuter friction is at its absolute highest. If you commute in the NCR, you already know the agonizing pain of NH48. Well, enter the Dwarka Expressway. It provides a highly anticipated, crucial alternative route between Delhi and Gurugram. Combined with the metro expansion and UER-II, this expressway creates multiple, highly efficient access routes to IGI Airport. This is going to greatly reduce that agonizing congestion on NH48 and really improve connectivity to Dwarka and the surrounding sectors.
But listen, expressways are really only half the battle. You have to fix the local choke points too. We are talking about major, critical intersection upgrades in the Ames area, the notorious Ashram Junction upgrades, new ring road grade separators, and signal-free elevated corridors. This is where you see the direct human impact. These aren't just cosmetic changes, folks. These upgrades target the absolute most congested, headache-inducing traffic bottlenecks in the city to keep local movement flowing.
Section 5. An integrated transport network.
So what does all this mean? When we step back, we aren't just looking at a random shopping list of isolated construction projects. It's a highly coordinated transport strategy. Every system has a specific role that layers perfectly with the others. The metro handles your high-capacity, dense urban travel. The expressways take on long-distance passenger and heavy freight movement. The ring roads, like UER-II, are there specifically to redistribute traffic away from the center. And the Namal Bharat transit system connects Delhi with surrounding regional cities. Together, all these systems lock in like a giant puzzle to create a resilient, highly efficient transport network for the entire national capital region.
Because infrastructure, it does a lot more than just improve your morning commute. It physically dictates where people will choose to live, where massive businesses will invest their capital, and exactly how the city will expand outward in the coming decades. As all these expressways, ring roads, and metro lines completely reshape the map, it leaves us with one massive question. Where will Delhi's growth take us next? Keep that provocative thought in mind, because understanding this infrastructure is the first step to predicting the future real estate and economic hotspots of the capital. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I hope this provided a clear roadmap to the city's future.